having a moment here.
You're having a strong.
I haven't started drinking yet, but I might already be.
It's another Saturday night. Welcome to the GrimDark.
I swear you timed that on purpose, Nick.
My stream isn't going through.
Uh-oh.
Hang on.
We don't have a sock.
Did I forget to?
Because
I was already in countdown mode when you hopped in, so I didn't cut the copy paste. Give me the copy pasta.
No thanks. No copy pasta here, please.
I will fix momentarily.
Hi, Ari. It's grim and it's dark.
So did Garrett go dark?
No, he's here. He's present. I see him.
That's weird, because there it goes. But it was black on my screen for a minute. I think he was hiding.
I think I'm eating.
Good reason to hide. That's what I do. Hey, we're back. We missed last weekend because my dumbass had 4 hours of sleep, and the closer it got to game time, the less functional I became, and I passed out about 10:30 and didn't wake up till about 2 the next afternoon.
Nice.
Was it
So,
a good nap?
my bad.
Good nap.
Anybody remember where we left off?
We were in the haunted house, and it was slowly turning into a fleshy creature from the inside out as we had retrieved merely one of the 4 nail. Actually, no. We retrieved one of the ones that were missing. Then we got back, and there were the other 3 that were missing. So now we're on a mission to get the other 3.
We've
Inside the house that's slowly turning into a thing.
Replaced 2 of them.
Yeah.
We've only got one left.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Brandon.
We've only got. When you said we replaced 2 of them, was that 2 of the remaining 3 missing? As in, how many do we have left?
You brought one back with you, replaced it that left. Then the other 3 were gone. Then you found, I believe it was her name Missy or whatever. The mechanic had it. You replaced that one, and you just now found the third one.
Yes,
that was on the one that was the guy that was hung up. His intestines were hung up in the room above, and he fell down into this one. He had one. So that's where we had ended. I think we finished combat, and you had just recovered that nail.
Turns out we're getting nailed tonight.
I wish I was getting nailed tonight.
Up,
given what the next room is, I don't have high hopes.
Wait, what is the next room? I don't remember.
It's the one with all the mirrors.
Oh.
Whoops.
No, if you fuck yourself, it's not incest, it's masturbation. It's fine. There, did we just get banned from Twitch? Was it me?
And that was it. Thank you. I'm just watching the messages of going back and forth. So, we'll pick up right there. You just recovered the 3rd nail. The 2 zombies had walked in. The other 2, couple of the employees that you'd seen when you had finally left, that were right at the end when the old man was accusing you of everything. All the employees were out. You recognize them, but you don't know what part of the show they worked. They're zombified bodies with the parasitic quasits on their back, now lay dead at your feet.
Oh, right. I forgot we were also having an Invasion of the Body Snatchers moment. That was not that funny.
No. I'm sorry. It's something else.
Okay.
No, y'all can't do that because y'all are going to get blitzed.
Hey, stop spying on us.
It's funny, though. You should share that one.
No.
I got screenshots. It's okay.
Don't you,
You don't-
dare,
you
sir.
don't have-
Those
you
are
don't have my
private
consent.
messages.
You don't have my consent.
So what are y'all doing?
Well, who's going first? Because it's not me.
I see Oren wants to go first. Well, far be it for me to get in his way.
I have food in my mouth.
Said Orin.
Oren, where'd you get that giant watermelon? And why are you eating it while you're moving?
It's actually mac and cheese.
Okay, so you move in here. It looks like the mirrors from before, everything has been warped and bowed and twisted, as if somehow the room had been exposed to extreme heats and everything melted and warped looking. But the glass is not broken.
I have returned.
We all lined up for that lightning bolt trap.
I know. I broke that one in the back wall last time.
Not the one opposite.
Ah, shit.
Hey, what if
Like-
what if like one of us goes through and we just like put all the mirrors face down on the ground? So just somebody takes one for the team and nobody else has to deal. Why is everybody looking at me?
Nose goes.
Yeah, because honestly, I hate this map part of the map room because how tight is like no, it's literally 15 foot. This isn't going to take that long to get through. One part of this map I don't like. So the way I'm going to play this, if y'all are going to try to get through the room, it'll take you several rounds trying to be cautious, not to look at things. Everybody, give me a DC 15 Wisdom save. If you fail, then you manage to glance at something and catch some insanity.
Is there any reason I can't just keep my eyes closed?
Sure,
What if
you
we
can.
just?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time and just kind of like get his hand and lead him through because I don't want him to freak out.
What if
Oh,
one
I
of
rolled a
us-
check, but my bad.
what if I close my eyes and I just walk through and I break every mirror that I see? Oh god
Oh,
damn!
yeah.
Oh,
Such a-
hell
such a
yeah, let's
big
go.
man. Such a big
Dude, this
man.
room ain't shit.
Hey, that's 2.
Well, apparently
Bradley, this
Reggie
room
was
was worse the
peeking
first
as you're
time
leading him
around.
through here.
This room was way worse the first time around. Just way worse. Is it?
Everybody's like averting their eyes, trying to look at just
Max
the
is
ground.
literally just staring at the ceiling.
Too bad. It's unfortunate they put mirrors up there too.
Oh no!
Yeah, the warped room's mirror was on the ceiling too.
So
Wow,
that's
the double nat
missing
20s.
2 people.
What-
Hey, y'all
what are we
keep
doing?
rolling 20s and 1s tonight, please.
I
No,
would like
please
to.
don't.
I'd like to close my eyes and maybe just break the mirrors.
1 second.
Close your eyes.
I
and
would
you
like
know where the mirrors
to
are.
go into a different room before the mirrors are broken.
All right, fine. You make a good point, Max.
This room is just like the only room that's not haunted, and we're all just being babies about it.
Oh, that was almost a 1,
That
Bradley.
one.
I saw
That
it.
was
I saw it. I'm
almost
like,
a
oh,
1.
here we go.
I believe in you,
Just need,
Oren.
just Oren. He's
Don't
he'll
fail the
fail
vibe
because
check.
he's leading everybody through.
Oh, hey, Oren, if it makes you feel better, if I can give you any sort of advantage or disadvantage, I glare hatefully at you. Don't fuck this up.
Just a wisdom save, right?
It's gonna roll a
I'm-
1 now because you said that. Damn it.
Yes.
Yeah, so y'all all like Oren leads you through here. Everybody kind of keeps their heads down, watching his heels as he moves. He navigates everybody through. What's
Nice.
what order y'all want to be in?
I'll go right behind Orin if he doesn't care. Or I'll
Hang
be
on.
right
Too
behind
late,
Cleo.
sucker.
I'll be right behind
Hang
Cleo
on.
if he doesn't.
Just tell me what order y'all are going in.
I think I was right after Cleo because he had my hand.
God
I'll
damn
be.
it.
I guess I'll be after Reggie then.
I will bring up the rear with good girl Scab.
Hang on, quit moving your shit.
I'm sorry, girl. I don't have any beer for you.
God damn it. I'm trying to move that token and it won't go. There we go.
I do have a weird question about this symbol, Bradley.
Yes.
Are the symbols here meant to keep something out, or are they meant to keep something in?
Kind of a combination of bringing something in and containing it.
Okay, so whatever. Okay, so this. I just wanted to clarify because I was wondering if this was I'm activating my Inquisitor senses, and I'm thinking to myself like, now I really have to ask myself: is it the building that's haunted, or is it the area? And I'm thinking about that as we're going through here, and that kind of answers my question. So there's something that was already in the building that they're keeping here with this, rather than like a more localized anomaly.
Yeah, so
We don't
is,
see that hallway, do we? The one that we walked past.
oh, I'm sorry. Is it showing on? Yeah, that door. As you come through, there is a service door that's slightly ajar. You see a hallway. Is it open on yours?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, because of the way the room has been warped and twisted, you do see that hallway. Or the door is slightly ajar.
Well, do we want to send anybody down that way? I don't know if there's any. I know that we like could kind of see it when we try when what we fell down from there earlier. Is that the corner?
Yeah, so basically that connects to where the ladder goes.
Okay. So I don't know if there's anything like up and around from where we're at. But
Somebody would have to check.
yeah. Do we want to do that, or do we want to go play with the circle?
Let's go play with a circle.
Oh, wait, hold on. Don't we just need to get the fourth nail in the thingy?
You're missing 2 nails. You've got one, it hasn't been replaced, and then you'll have the final nail.
Which 2 corners did we put them in? No,
You've got the bottom right
bottom
and
right.
top right. So you get the left side of the building to do.
Right. Did anyone see a hole in that corner down the hallway with the ladder and everything?
When y'all were down the ladder, yes, there was one there. There's a spot where it would go.
I mean, did it seem like it was reachable from the ladder that went between the levels?
Moose can do it.
Oh.
He did the last one. You and him went in there.
So Moose,
Yes.
that thing we did in the other corner, we could just go put another one away? Just down the hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna scoot. Wait, who has the nail?
Whoever wants to have it.
Yeah, I don't remember at this
I'll
point.
I'll be having the nail. Thank you.
Okay, you just want to go? I mean, he's got the reach.
In the frying pan.
I do have the frying pan.
It's not that I don't trust any of you with any of these artifacts of importance. It's that I trust myself a whole lot more.
I'd be hurt if that wasn't the smart decision to make.
Thank you.
I respect it. Would you like to borrow my frying pan to nail it into the wall?
Is there? I suppose there's really no other implements, huh?
Hope you have something that you could use as a hammer, a mace, some other bludgeon of some kind.
I headbutt it. Yeah, I'll use the
I-
frying
Oh. I put my hammer back in my pack.
pan. Damn it! Where's the crowbar?
I've got that too.
The silvered crowbar.
Silver crowbar. I will use the frying pan to hammer the nail back in.
Okay. You can use the ladder to get up far enough to do it. Not a problem. You come back. Nothing accosts you.
I get the feeling nothing's going to change unless we get all full, and we'd rather hurry.
Let's go find the others then.
Yes, I'm getting tired of staring at my shoes.
Okay. So as you start to walk into the hallway with the circle that's on the ground, you see that it looks like, again, extreme heat seems to have melted the walls, the displays of this chamber, the wireframes, and the clockwork mechanics. So the boulders that once stood here are now exposed and scorched. They're jumbled and half-melted piles. Silver tracing, or now where it was the silver tracings, emit this pale yellowish green glow, and more of that caustic smoke that's coming up weeping out of the sigils and stuff in the circle is causing this room to be just filled with it. It's heavy obscurement because it has no way to ventilate in here. Was I muted for that?
No.
No, we heard you.
Okay, I was like, shit. It's Pupper Cam.
Tell us what to do next, pup. Give us the right
It's
answer.
whispering in his ear.
Yeah, it's whispering. Kill them all.
Like TPK so we can go outside.
Exactly, TPK, and we can go outside forever.
Kill them all. Rocks fall.
Everyone dies.
He's like, drop the bone zone on him.
It does look kind of bone zoney now that you look at it.
Damn.
God damn it.
Are we
I know we
just
didn't-
walking through here, or does anybody even care where are we going?
I can't quite see around the corner, so Orin, any more, staff
It's a
members?
circle Sock would love to play.
I don't want to play in whatever that is.
Is it safe to like walk on it?
It should be. It is actually quite a solid construction.
Is Orin just
Orin heard it should be and just took off.
Okay, well, hang on as you walk in there.
I've never seen a man catch on fire that fast.
Anybody else going behind him?
I'm trying to get away from these mirrors, so I'm definitely staying
I'll go in behind him. I said it was safe. I'm not going to be a bitch about this.
right there.
I'm at the back of the line.
Wait,
But
no.
I will be more than happy to watch you get Vietnamed.
What?
Oh, is that like a Full Metal
Is that a
Jacket
thing?
reference?
I really should have redone this map to make it larger because, like, goddamn.
Nick's out here quoting the ancient magics.
Okay, so as you begin to kind of cautiously move through here, barely see the glow from the circle on the ground, causing a very odd and creepy vibe to the room as it kind of just diffuses through the smoke. and you catch movement from the other side, opposite end of the room, as what you think was once the old man, the proprietor, comes lurching forward, except he has no legs below the kneecaps. And hang on, dog was messing with me. The legs look like they've been torn off below the kneecaps. His limp and broken body is bloated, like his waterlogged corpse infused with a viscous, writhing black tar that oozes from every wound. And you see the final nail that you've been looking for sticking from the crown of his head, as if something's just rammed it into the skull. And as he comes stumbling forward, on the stumps of his legs and the blobs of his body oozing tar with each step, you hear this just like, and a poison gas cloud fills the room.
Fuck.
I'm gonna need some people to get out of my way really fast.
Well, time to get my spells list out.
So, one, it's initiative.
Do we need to roll that, or did you do it for us?
I haven't done it. I can if you want me to.
Yes.
No, that's a 1.
I'm gonna say, Jack, you're just. I mean, it's touching the corner of your bill, but you haven't moved into it yet. Oh, where's my save? Did it put the effect? Did it? No, it did not put it on you. There we go. You are all poisoned while within that cloud, if you failed to save. And top of the round, what do y'all want to do?
I have one small question. Is that rubble blocking anything, or is that just visual?
You know, it's what they had with the wireframe and paper mache and stuff like that to make rocks and boulders. So it's half melted and distorted, but yes, it does block a little bit. You can probably, I would say, if you want to take your action to destroy the piece in whatever block you're wanting to go to, you can do it without rolling anything.
What is the radius of this poison cloud?
10 foot.
Right there.
10? I have a very unique question, Bradley. I know you hate me saying that because I say it like once a session. How would you rule if, to disperse this cloud of poison, I cast fog cloud centered on myself to push it out?
I would say that the gases would mix. It's not a. If you had like gust of wind or wind wall or any of those that actually something that could block arrows or that's a force outwards, I would say yes. Making a fog cloud, you're just mixing gases.
Okay, I was just wondering if that would be like a. I guess I was expecting it as like an expanding dome almost, but that kind of makes sense too.
I don't remember what some of the. I think the wind spells start at 3rd. I think I can't remember for sure. You would have to look through the book. What's everybody's course of action?
Get within slapping distance and slap.
Any spells are ranged?
I think I'm going to throw my acid vial at it.
And remember, that is a heavy obscurement for visibility.
Somebody grab my move.
Somebody did what?
No, that's Cleo. Where did my move go?
Well, I only have one real option, but man, is it a fun option.
My line.
Okay, what do you want to do? You see the vapors are billowing out right in front of him. You can smell a little bit, makes you want to retch, but not enough that you had to make a save at the moment.
Max thinks to himself, I know who doesn't care about poison, and prepares to summon the skeleton.
Okay. Where at? Because you don't have you don't really see Cleeman
Ooh.
because it's
For
heavily
some reason, I thought
obscured.
he was one of these guys that had the X's or the check marks.
No,
over
those are the
all of
people
my
that
friends.
failed their saving throws.
Those are all my friends.
Yeah, it'll go away once it comes their turn. The X's will go away.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw my acid vial at him. That's my plan.
Okay, that will be at disadvantage.
All right.
Isn't basically everything at disadvantage while we're poisoned?
Well, yeah, when you're poisoned, but he's not. But it's heavy obscurement, so you can barely see in here. So I'm going to say if you, course of one is fumble. If you miss his AC by 5 or less, then you're going to hit Orin.
I guess I'll move down here and risk having to make
There's
make
a wall
save.
right there. You go to do it and you run into a wall.
Oh, I thought that was a space. Well, shit.
No.
Oh, I've got a great idea. And it's something that's going to be perfect for this.
Cleo, why are you standing in the middle of two squares?
I don't know. I was put here.
Hey, he's deaf.
Because there's rock facing just north and south. You have to kind of funnel through here.
Oh well, I can't really summon this. I can't really summon the bone man. Then I guess I'll just wait for him to shuffle through so I can get through.
I want to be here.
Okay, you're gonna try to run through everybody. Now it's difficult terrain to go through others. So let's see how it goes. So first off, you're up, Cleo. So there's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you can get to right there. So there's your movement. That's 30.
No, this is 25.
Well, you have to go.
30 would be like over here.
Oh, hang on. I was counting Orin twice. I was counting both tokens. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my action to disengage away from him and just try to make that gap between us. I just want to end up like right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna start drawing my bow. My docket.
Okey-doke.
Oh, I also whistle for Scab to stay put.
Okay, so that changes things a little bit. So as you do that, as you run in there, all of a sudden you realize you're not alone, and you feel this hot breath and this low guttural growl behind you.
Well, you feel the hot breath anyway.
Yeah, well, no, you can you're right, because you don't hear it, but you feel the reverberations in your chest of this something, of this growl of this thing behind you as you kind of glance back, and it looks like an emaciated. If you were to take a human's body, make it larger, emaciated with a crocodilian head, arms longer than they should be, ending in huge claws, and glowing red eyes.
Oops.
And it's going to reach out and try to grab you.
No, thank you.
First claw misses. Oh,
No, thank
second
you.
claw misses. As you kind of duck and weave, and then it snaps its long snout at you.
You got that snoot.
Oh, I'm gonna snoot.
And as it tears into, like, it gets your shoulder blade and across your chest and your back, you just feel like acid burning in to your flesh as the teeth also puncture. Kleeman at this point was lurching forward. So he's going to be meeting you as you move forward. I'm going to say both of y'all are moving. You're kind of there.
Was that
And
door
Clem-
closed until Cleo went through?
Well, where it was at, it was open because he was come stumbling right here, and she kind of went past him.
No, I mean, so yeah. Oh, it's still heavily obscured where we're at. Never mind.
Yeah. He's gonna make a claw swipe at you twice. Both misses. Moose, you're like trying to get through everybody unless you're gonna force your way. Just shove people to the side. You hear combat and a very deep rumbling growl from down the corridor.
How difficult would it be for me to pick Reginald up, lift him over Scab, swap places with him, and place him where I am?
Oh, you can just kind of just manhandle, just reach over there and shove him like around you and behind, basically swapping places, easy enough.
All right, I swap places with Reginald.
Whoa! Oh shit! I'm in front of a mirror.
So I would say that's going to be 10 foot of movement.
All right, 10 feet. How many feet do I? So let's see.
And hang on, you'll need.
Is that going to be difficult terrain? Am I able to move past Sock and Orin?
You can right there.
Can I try to get here and grapple?
No,
see,
there's rock facing in that area.
Okay.
Now, like the one right in front of you too, you could take your turn and try to destroy that, like behind Orin, or the one to the south of you, trying to.
Oh, I can make more space by destroying rock.
Yeah, because it was like paper mache and mesh wire and things like that. It's just for scenery, so you don't have to roll anything. You can just destroy it with your weapon.
Oh, fuck yeah. I tear that shit down.
Which one?
The one behind Orin.
Okay. So you're doing
and then I move up.
That's what you're doing.
And I just say I just say to Orin, let me at him.
And you're
I cough a little bit.
Max, you see Reggie just get manhandled and Moose go charging forward, and you hear the wreckage of the decorations that are built in here, him just tearing through them.
It's serious overkill. I use a great axe to tear this shit up.
Well, I can't really.
Pieces of plaster and wire come flying back behind you.
I can't really make it through, so. And I don't. I have like negative chance to hit through the concealment and all of my friends. I guess I'm waiting.
Okay. Orin, you're charging forward as you're met by Kleeman.
Can I slap him?
Do what?
Can I slap him?
You can attempt to.
He's targeted. Okay.
Yep, that was a miss.
Sick.
Yep, that poison sucks.
Why don't I even attack twice?
I don't know why you were attacking twice.
My bad.
Hang on. And end of the round. You will not be poisoned this next round, but you'll have to save again as long as you're in the cloud.
Gotcha.
So
you know how they say you're either a fart smeller or a smart fella.
Sock, you are throwing your acid. Roll your to hit.
Yay! That's a 7.
Hang on, let me see what his AC is. His AC is 11. So roll your damage at Orin.
Ouch.
Oh, I thought you said it was.
Wait, you only
5
missed by
below.
4.
Right. If you miss by 5 or less, means you were close to your target but not on it. Therefore, you're going to hit your friend.
Oh.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss by more.
What am I slapping him to the back of his head?
You
What?
said you were throwing a vial of acid.
No, Orin. Like what did Orin get in my way as I was throwing it and I hit him in the back of the head?
Hasn't
Yeah,
it
is
always
there-
been if you miss by 5 or more, you hit a friend?
Yeah, I thought it
No,
was.
that's on if you miss by 5 or more on an Arcana check.
Well, yeah,
You
but
have-
when we're like
you-
all clumped together, we
No,
usually
when
do
you're
that,
clumped
don't we?
together, you want to miss big. A 1, you will always have a 25% chance of hitting a friend. If you're doing something like that, shooting into melee, and you miss by the AC within a parameter of like 5, like you barely missed them, you were close enough to that target, but you missed it, you're going to hit the friendly.
Okay, we've just never had that rule before, so I'm not really sure.
Yeah, that's for started that this session or this season.
Yeah, I think we went into it quite heavily in Discord chat. I'm trying to look for it now. We were all trying to figure out how it actually worked.
I hit Orin for 4.
And in the embrace of combat, you don't know honestly where that came from. You just feel the stinging. Maybe it's the poison cloud. Maybe he scratched you. Any kind of movement.
Probably back up a little bit. Not a ton, just like a step backwards.
What's Reggie doing?
Well, can I still generally make out the baddie there?
From where you're at, no. You can move up 1, but you're going to have, like I say, disadvantage. Because you're firing through friendlies and obscurement, trying to get a guy that's capped at the knees.
Yeah, I'm not really
And
worried about
moose.
that too much because I've got this scroll, and magic missile doesn't miss.
It's heavy obscurement. You can still see him. If you move, you're going to have to move down into the poison cloud, though.
I was already there. I think I'm still poisoned. Okay. Yeah, that'll be fun.
And I
I don't
think
want to kick Scab into the poison.
there was still a check you had. Let me double check the notes. I think you still have to make an Arcana check, though.
You said that you had to be proficient with Arcana. to be able
Right,
to
so
use
you
the
have
spell.
disadvantage to do it and a higher DC, but if you fail, it just basically ruins the scroll, or if you roll a 1, then it burns up in your hands and does damage.
Crap. Oh, this is
I'm
just like a
looking
free-
for my notes to make sure. Not that. Oh, it was a subclass. That's why I think. Yeah, it was the alchemist. Anyone may use a scroll with no Arcana check required to use if the character is proficient in Arcana. Otherwise, the check's DC 15 with disadvantage. On a failed save, the scroll crumbles to dust. On a nat 1, it bursts into flames, doing D10 fire per spell level. So, yeah.
Right. And I am proficient in Arcana.
You're proficient in Arcana?
Yeah.
How'd you do that?
My background. People I
Oh,
work
okay.
for.
So you can read that without needing to make a check.
Yeah. Wait. So I think I just. But I still need to move to get into.
Correct.
Or like.
You can't see him from
Fine.
where you're at.
Can I just. Since, I'm Scab's not as heavy as a person, can I do what Moose did just with Scab and swap places?
Sure. You can just try to like move him.
Yep. Excuse,
Scab, move.
Sorry. Yep. I just got it. You can try to step over and they keep getting right under your feet.
See, Scab was told to stay, and now you are telling Scab to move? Scab is confused.
And he's going to bite you. And then Reggie
You blame
freaks
it on
out
me.
because the dog bit him.
Yep. Scab used confusion. It was super effective.
On
Yeah.
itself?
Yep, on itself. I'm sorry, I didn't say that, did I?
Okay. I'm gonna see. I think. Wait, that's just a 1d4. It's 3 missiles, right?
If it's level 1, yes, it's
Yeah, I don't think anything
3d4
said this was
plus
a higher
3.
level. Oh, there we go. Boom! Plus 2 more.
Big numbers.
I'm like,
14.
oh shit. That's nice. I was like, what's the 20 for? I'm like, oh, it was his system shot. Successful.
And yeah, he takes 2 additional because I didn't add the +1 3 times.
2 additional. Okay.
Yeah. What did I can only kind of make him out. Does it sound like it was successful?
Oh yeah, the impacts was this as the landing into the oozy bulk.
Right, that sounds good enough. I think I'm just gonna wait here. Can I bonus action hide?
You have a bonus action, so sure.
Right, I didn't know if I could use it for that. Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action hide in the corner, and I'm done.
Scab is staying, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Top of the round. What's everybody's course of action?
Oh, actually, I'll take that.
If I get the opportunity to grab this thing, to move forward and grab this thing, I'm going to do it.
That's going to be kind of difficult.
I'd like to find the nearest exit, please.
You remember when you came through here the first time that it was an elevator that took you up, and when you were up there, it was already at the top and stuck with the doors kind of opening and closing and opening and closing. So you've got the elevator above you, blocking your exit.
I see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna maybe retreat a little.
Okay, you're gonna have basically you're caught between 2 baddies.
This one is uglier.
Okay, so disengage is your action.
Yeah.
Okay. Assuming Oren's trying to beat this dude. Sock, you casting anything?
I should have been thinking about that. Can we get back to me in a second?
Sure. I'm
Okay.
assuming Reggie and Max are just kind of hanging back.
I'm just kind of twiddling my fingers here.
I'm gonna ready my crossbow.
Okay. Well, you're first up, Reggie. So.
Oh, well, that was fun. So I'm hidden, as far as I can tell. Which means
You're well hidden.
work. Abilities. There we go.
You guys can't hear that car alarm going off, can you?
No.
Nope.
No.
Good.
It's me.
Darn. I can't sneak attack because I still have disadvantage on my attack rolls. That looks. I mean, all of the. No, I just hesitate too much. I'm gonna miss my shot.
Okay. Sock, what are you doing?
Crap. Well, it's almost. I think I'm just gonna wait. I'm just not gonna do anything this turn.
Okay. Darmathon.
Oh, hi.
Well, hi.
Well, hi there.
Which is very unnerving as a if you could hear in your head you hear that voice coming from this creature's.
Ooh. Owie.
Did the DM just get a kudos for their new personal best?
It looks like it.
Oh shit!
And
Oh no.
and is picking her up trying to eat her.
Yo, nice.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Wow, what a hit.
As
What the?
you see it pick Cleo up and just put the whole top half of its body in its mouth and bite down as you hear the ribs and the body snap in half. Oren,
Oh,
you
bye, Cleo.
you see this happen.
Bye, guys.
Its face is just stuck.
That was a good turn.
Kleeman swiping at you at your thigh and your stomach from his shortened stature. Miss and a miss. Scab goes like on a rampage from the feeling the connection severed and charges headlong, leaping just through the legs, trying to get to Cleo. Cleo unfortunately has passed. Max, you could hear the splintering of bone and the Cleo's cry and then silence from where you are. And from the reaction of Scab, you know something's wrong.
Well, I mean, I guess the dog made it through. Maybe I can get in there. Max doesn't want to get in there, but I guess he heard Cleo die.
Unconfirmed.
Yeah, from you can't get a good look at what is going on, but you don't see Cleo. You see the combat in front of you.
God damn it. Promised myself I wouldn't get attached.
Not much left to attach to.
Damn, son.
Can I? No, I can't make it past. Can't make it past Moose. He's too big.
No, you can't get through there. And then there, with the rock facing on the southern wall, you can't really get through that and Sock either.
Well, I'm useless.
Yeah, this is combat.
Moose.
Would I be able to push Orin forward?
Like you can bull rush like
Can I push him forward so that I can then be within range of the of Chelman?
Why can't you like go forward diagonally?
Because he said that there's shit there.
You can just break it.
Can I go there? Can I fit there?
Sorry, I was muted. Yes, you can move there.
Oh, perfect. Forget about it, Orin. So I assume that I was also privy to Cleo's demise.
It was hard to make out, but you definitely saw it.
All right. I am enraged. This is not good. All right. So something kind of weird happens when I rage this time. It's my ancestral protectors. So everybody wants to read that. Essentially, spectral warriors appear. I don't know if that's how you want it to roll in this game, Bradley, or if they'll only appear if they like deflect an attack or something. But essentially, until my next turn, the target that I attack has disadvantage attacking anybody else. And I do believe
You're muted again, DM.
Sorry. So that's everybody protected?
Yeah. So essentially, it's just, well, to be fair, it's if I hit this creature, I have to hit him first, which I will grant myself reckless attack. I'm enraged. I'm feeling reckless. I go for the swing. All right. So yes, it is now in effect. Oh, not that it mattered. It died. I split it in two, in twain.
So Kleeman, already missing pieces of its body, is now fully disassembled.
And
That's only 5 foot of movement.
Can I charge into Darmathon?
You've got Scab in the way at the moment, but
so I jump over Scab?
5, 10, 15, 20. So you use 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, so you can get to right there. Hang on.
Okay.
Let me
I know. Yeah, I know.
Cleo out of the way.
Move.
And you go charging in. This thing, as you're doing it, this thing is still it's gulping its heads up, and it's just, you see it gulping down the top half of Cleo as the basically from the mid rib cage down is just laying in the floor in a pile of gore.
I yeah, I already did that. Damn it.
I give Cleo a potion.
Yo, thanks, man.
A sprinkle
I mean,
on both halves.
I can't do anything else except. Yeah, no, I can't do anything else. So I will. Yeah, I guess I'll just end my turn there. Unless, can I shift a little bit to one of the sides so that somebody else can attack Darmoth?
That was all your
Darmoth as
movement.
well. That was it. Okay.
Yeah. And the poison cloud dissipates as Kleeman dies as well. Everybody, I'm assuming, is rushing to the end.
Yes.
The only thing you see is Moose's bulk filling in that entryway there.
You said the Darmathon has like an alligator-like head, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a demonic entity of some sort, you can tell. It's not natural.
Okay. Moose is about to start. Moose is about to go full Florida man and start wrestling this alligator.
Oh no!
Hey, thanks for the
yeah,
raid.
brother.
Appreciate it. Welcome.
Would Cleo be offended if Moose used the remains of their body to beat
No,
this
sir.
motherfucker?
No, sir.
Is that considered a punch or a kick?
Well, there's apparently bones exposed, so maybe I can stab it with the bones.
You're just wanting to... I know why you're wanting to do that. It's highly disrespectful, but...
No, I'm gonna wrestle this bitch.
Yeah, man, I consented to it. It's fine.
I'm gonna
Okay,
wrestle
Max,
this.
are you
fucking
going to attempt
alligator.
to do something? Say it's still you've still got obscurement in here because of the noxious smoke coming up from the circle.
Well, I can't move any closer because Sock is standing in my way. The jerk.
No, you can move
How
forward and then
inconsiderate of
diagonal
him.
because that stuff was destroyed.
Oh, all right.
So you move 5, 10, 15 to there. But your biggest problem is Moose taking up the entryway.
Taking up the entryway, yeah.
Listen, I'm sorry. I'm just a little on the large side here.
All right, just grab it and snap its neck.
Don't let it open its jaws. Just hold on.
All right,
Yeah,
grab.
keep its mouth shut.
I'm fucking Florida man alligator wrestling. I'm gonna fucking unhinge this thing's jaw. I guess maybe the first thing I need to do is I got to get this thing thrown down on the ground, and I need to get on top of it so that I can get purchase on its head. What do you
Okay.
want me to do?
What
am I hitting?
target it and do the grappling check.
All right. Oh,
shit.
yes.
So
All right.
you
Have a drink.
grab this thing as it's got its head up.
I'm still
gulping
raging, by the way.
down. It's not even paying that much attention as it's trying to finish its meal, and you grab it around the neck and swing it around, slamming it into the wall as you are on top of it.
Would I because I rolled a 20, would I in the same turn be allowed to attempt to tear this thing's jaw off?
You can attempt to.
Like I want to like unhinge its jaw and break its mouth open.
Oh wait,
Well,
I
that
know
makes sense.
I know exactly I know exactly what you need to do, and I know Scott hates this.
Do tell.
When I say the wolf ear execution from God of War 2016,
Oh yeah, the gross one.
where Kratos literally grabs the bottom of the wolf's jaw and just tears straight down.
It actually,
Oh.
in the animation, it actually causes the skin from their jaw and neck downward to peel through their whole chest, all the way down to their crotch, as he rips it off. So it's not just tearing off the
Okay.
jaw; it's their entire frontal torso is missing their skin.
See, I'm going to do that, but the opposite. I'm going to tear off the top jaw and hopefully peel back his face. What do you want me to roll for that one? Just strength?
You know what? Roll me percentile dice.
Big money, big money, big money.
Moose in a rage as he swings this thing around into the wall and mounts it, puts his knee into the back of its chest, or back of between its shoulder blades, reaching back as he pulls its mouth apart, tearing it completely in half, splitting it down its throat and into its chest. With just a bellowous rage that shakes the whole area as he's sitting there with almost two halves of this demon in each hand. Sorry, you rolled a 20 and a 1 on percentile. I'm not even going to roll for damage. It's dead.
I love it. Thank you.
It's fitting. It took out one of your companions.
Oh. If there is a god out there of D&D, I have been blessed this night.
So that was impressive with your rolls there.
You said to roll 20s and 1s, man.
Oh fuck, man.
And the last nail is in Kleeman's head. And your comrade laying in half. The other half falling out of this demon that's been torn in half.
I'm gonna take the two halves and I'm gonna throw them apart into opposite ends of the room in disgust.
I'm assuming you mean the demon.
Yes, the demon.
Cleo, you're so weak.
And I give a slight bow to Cleo.
Twice.
You know, Cleo died a warrior's death, facing a creature that was, that was stronger. But they fought with bravery and with courage, and they will be remembered. And I will walk out. All right, let's finish this.
I'll walk up to the corpse of the older man, pull the nail, or I'll pull the last nail out of the thing's head and say, "Warren, I believe you are closest to Cleo. Would you like to jam this in with extreme prejudice?"
Oh. No, I think I'll pass.
I'll give him a blink, like a nodding blink, and I'll go do it then.
So you make your way back out. You can everything else in the area has fallen silent. The machinery has stopped, as if killing the demon just killed everything in here. It's eerily quiet. Just the soft glow of a few of the sconces still. You moved. Are you leaving Cleo's body, or somebody carrying it, or?
I'm I can carry it. Do we have anything that we could perhaps wrap the two halves of the body in together?
Not
Like
here
a-
with
like-
you. You can probably find something like out of the bedroom.
Okay.
And as you go up there to find a thick blanket, the lockbox is still sitting there that Cleo had drug out.
Is it still locked? Did we ever open it?
No, it's still locked. It was just drug out.
I would like to smash it in her honor.
His.
His honor. I'm sorry.
Okay.
In his
Now
honor.
you don't know what's in it, so you're gonna smash. You do have two.
Oh, can I just try to like smash the lock?
No, it's like a little chest with it's built in. It's not like an outside padlock.
Oh, yeah.
It's a
Never mind.
secure
Then I won't
box.
do that. I was thinking of trying to smash it open, not smash it to pieces.
So you get that. You get the final nail put in. The glowing from the circle slowly over the next 30 minutes starts fading until there's no glow to it. And you're left with just the eerie silence.
Also, go ahead if you weren't done.
No, that's it. Just the heaviness of your loss and the horror that was just witnessed.
So did putting the nails back do anything, or did killing the demon dispel whatever was there?
A little bit of both. Little column A, little column B. The demon you killed, and a lot of the changes that were happening to the place were because of it and the basically kind of a gateway being opened. The nails have now sealed that gateway back.
Then we can't leave because, like anybody, like this building's now abandoned.
Can we not destroy it? It's just a building now, right?
I don't know.
Like, if we burned it to the ground while it's still just a building.
If it were truly that easy, why didn't they just do that when they were closing the theater?
What's the floor made
It's
of?
because they're greedy. Money.
The
Did we ever
floor
get
in
the
the
gold
front
promised?
room.
It's wooden.
Did I just try like just take my crowbar and try and pry up some of the circle in the front
Yeah,
room?
as you start peeling up that wood, you find that the circle is below it on stone as well. It's kind of like burned up through.
I don't think burning the place down is going to make much of a difference. Sock, I've got some experience finding stuff that looks like this, but I don't really know what you do to turn it off.
Sock probably doesn't know a way to permanently close this, right?
No. It's like the building, the area needs to somehow be fortified and protected to make it be as safe as possible. Or you like, hey, we're leaving town, that's your problem.
I was under the impression, given the noises outside when we got here, that there might not be a whole lot of town left. A peek out the front door.
You don't see anything, it's just a bit foggy. Don't hear anything.
Like that guy we let go made it.
You
like
heard
20
him in the
yards, and we
distance.
heard
See
a,
something out in the fog somewhere. Got him.
Oh, great! It's
Saying
not.
you know from the little bit of time you've been here, people don't go out at night.
Just in general.
Yeah, anytime y'all been out, I think Cleo more than anybody. I can't remember all who's done it, but the old woman with the pastries or the meat pies and stuff like that. That's the only other person you've ever seen out at night, other than the thugs or the hoodlums, the hood rats were showing up to that place. Otherwise, that's it. That's all you've seen out. No guards, no patrols.
That is unfortunate. Well, as much as I hate to say this, Sock, unless there are any other individuals that can be trusted, we may need to call the Inquisition, preferably anonymously.
I don't know if they will respond to. There's no inquisitorial buildings here, right?
Not
In
that
this
you have
city
seen.
town.
No, not that you're aware of.
Well, that may be for the best. I don't personally have that much against them. I just don't need to be for them. They do mostly do good work. Or rather, that depends on whether or not you consider the terms good and necessary to be the same. Do they do good work? Debatable. Do they do necessary work? Not debatable.
Wait, I didn't hear. I just heard you say debatable and not debatable.
Oh.
Are you saying that they do good work?
No, I said, does the Inquisition do good work? Debatable. Do they do necessary work? Not debatable.
So you've
Right,
seen,
but not debatable in the affirmative or in the negative.
In the affirmative.
Wait,
there
actually,
is-
hang on. That's a big word. Hang on. I need to see if Moose is smart enough.
You're the one who said affirmative.
Oh shit! Why am I? Oh, I'm at disadvantage. Why am I at disadvantage?
Oh, still had poison
Wait.
on there. Hang on.
Oh,
It dropped
That's a
the
big
16
word.
first, so
it
you would have
dropped
had
to 16.
so
Okay,
15.
so Moose knows that word.
I was quite literally raised by the Inquisition from about the age of 3. I'm technically not sure how old I am. I could be 4. Or I could have been 4. I'm not 4 now, obviously. Wink. Just throwing shade all over it. I could have been 2, I could have been 3, I could have been 4. I think I was 3, they think I was 3. It's hard to say. But for the next 18 years, I was taken in by Inquisitors and sort of raised to be kind of their ultimate weapon is a hard term. Let's just say the next generation of Inquisitor. No, Reggie, I see your questioning face. I was unable to use magic at the time. That came later and is a much more personal story.
no, I was stuck back earlier in the conversation when you said they don't do good work. So like they're crap at their job.
No, they don't do kind work.
Did you just admit to using magic? You haven't admitted to that yet, right?
Moose, I've used magic in front of all of you. Multiple. What?
Well, right, but what I mean
What?
is that no. This is Nick asking Scott.
No.
Hang on.
I have referred to it as the sorceress arts multiple times.
Okay,
Oh,
guys,
those big words again.
I remember you like kind of trying to play it off in a sense of like, you know what? I'm not going to tell you what it was. You're not going to ask what it was, and we'll just pretend that it didn't happen.
I mean, we can
You-
still pretend it didn't happen.
I think this was the first time you've just straight up admitted what you did.
As long as we're in present company, I don't feel that weird about it.
Okay. Well, would I turn to Orin uh while we're trying to figure out what it is we're going to do. How would you like to dispose of Cleo's body? We could find a place to bury her, or as it appears to be commonplace in this town, we could thank you. As it appears to be commonplace in this town, we could just throw him in the river.
I don't know, feed me to Scab so that she may gain my power.
Dude, just play as
Your
Scab
plan
mode.
all along.
Oh,
You just wanted to play as Scab.
the real plan is coming to fruition. You can be a canine.
I want to see that dog wield a bow so bad.
Orin, do you think Cleo would like to be fed to Scab?
That is like the worst. I don't think that's going to happen.
Scab, how do you feel about it?
Wait, no, he's onto something here.
Scab's like, oh no, I'm perfectly cool with it. Just talks for no reason.
Scab sits down at the dinner table.
I mean, Cleo never shared any of his like backstory with any of us, so we don't know what his like
Yeah.
traditions or anything.
Yeah, I mean, does he want us to throw him on a funeral pyre? Burn his body up? Does he want us to just bury him? Do we need to do some sort of special dance, which I will not be doing?
I don't think Sock was ever aware that Cleo channeled any warp energy at all, like ever. Burying is usually the norm. If they were some kind of user of the arcane, I would say burning. It's always the safest bet. But someone who's not inclined in that direction. Also, if I die, you really should burn my body.
I cannot express enough how much you should burn my body.
I truly cannot stress how important it is that of everyone here, my body needs to be burnt on death. And I will tell you that if it is, and this is personal, sort of, it is a thing of much weight that I'm trusting you with this information. If I die and you don't burn me, I could end up like those things in there.
And Sock, you have my word that if you die, your body will be reduced to nothing but ashes.
That's the safest bet, and I want nothing more than for everyone's safety. Wow, that's so corny. That's the corniest thing I've ever said.
That was pretty corny, yes.
Even for my characters, that's pretty corny.
We should, instead of guessing, why don't we just ask our friend the knight over there? I mean, he was the one that Cleo did all the hand signals with.
Yes.
Orin.
What should we do?
Orin,
I don't know if he's muted or not. Is he talking?
I don't see his mouth moving.
Garrett?
He's gone mute with
Orin,
grief.
you get a flashback to when you and Cleo were having like a little bit of a drug conversation over the fire, and Cleo confessed to you, "Man, when I die, I just really want to be eaten by a pack of lions, like ravenous wild lions. That would be a really cool way to go."
We are not doing a second story of Garrett's characters taking their dead friend to their funeral.
I mean, crocodiles are kind of like lions
Yes, I think
in the sense that they have 4 legs and teeth.
I think if we throw their body into the river, there will be plenty of ravenous things eating it.
How about we just cremate her, and I'll carry the ashes.
You don't. Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
I'm realizing that our group is really, really hard on rangers. Do not play a ranger in this group.
Cremation is the
campaign
only way to dispose of a dead person.
Yeah, let's cremate. I mean, can we? All right, Sock. So to be clear, you don't think that we can just burn this place down, do you? Because we could not kill 2 birds with 1 stone, burn this whole place to the ground, and burn Cleo's body.
I've actually, after watching Reggie attempt to pry up the circle, I'm of the mind that this building was put here as a bulwark against whatever is here. It was built here to keep that contained. That may have already been here.
Got it. Then I suppose we can do the next best thing, which is find a place outside to start a fire.
As dangerous as it may be outside at night, I really don't want to be in here any longer.
Well, actually, I would say by the time you work through all this place, cautiously checking things, putting it back, investigating, spending time just to kind of process what had happened, dawn has come by this point.
I feel like the first thing Sock thought of, or not the first thing, at some point during this, Sock probably thought of ways to bring back the dead, and then immediately was just like, that's such a terrible idea. I've seen what happens when the dead come back, and it's never good. But burning is always a great way to go. I can start setting up some, like a log thing.
I'll help build the pyre.
I don't know how anybody else is imagining this, but I'm imagining like a log, 2 logs, 1 horizontal, 2 vertical, 2 horizontal, 2 vertical, and on the very top is Cleo's body.
Horizontal and then vertical.
Yeah. I'll work on finding wood. Maybe even like smashing up the tables in here or something to build a fire.
I can guarantee they won't be used.
I'm pretty sure
That
they were already smashed up when we got back.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Might as well go ahead. If we're going to turn this over to new management, whoever the new management is going to be, they'll probably want to redecorate on their own.
So we are aware that oh man, what's his name? Who's the lord of the castle?
Oh, Grishnak.
Grishnak. We're aware that he's no good. Sock may not be a huge fan of the Inquisition, but he think it would be really funny to watch an inquisitorial base get set up here right under Grishnak's nose. Because Sock knows that there's something wrong here, and it would be really funny to watch that happen. Is there any kind of, well, let's do our little funeral first before I get into the logistics of blackmailing the Inquisition. I guess it's not blackmail, but you know what I mean.
What are you? What's the question?
I'm going to get into it later.
Yeah, so I guess the question for now, before we get into that, is where can we find a place to set up this funeral pyre that isn't like suspicious? Because I kind of feel like the guards will come by, see us, making.
It's something you probably wouldn't want to do in town unless you ask if there's like a crematorium or some place like that.
Okay. Yeah. Do we want to ask if there's a crematorium and just go there, or do we want to burn it ourselves?
I feel like we don't want to be found by the guards burning a body after we literally just got some of our group out of jail.
Specifically me about the same thing.
Okay. How about we just say there was a tragic accident with some ruffians that's close enough to the truth, and we can get it okayed or something.
That
I don't
sounds
know.
fun to me.
Yeah, I will go find a guard and ask them where is a suitable location to start a fire.
Reggie, Max, may I speak with you for a moment?
So I'll go do that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, what's up?
We were still promised a lot of gold. I want you to go search that theater. Because I'm not trying to be greedy, but it was a lot of gold, and it has to be in that building somewhere, I think.
Who's supposed
Yes,
to
I am asking you because you're both playing rogues. That is the reason, yes. It's rogue race.
Well, you had me at a lot of gold.
Yeah, all right.
No, there was the lockbox that Moose brought down that was in the proprietor's bedroom.
So Moose still has the lockbox?
No, I set it down. I probably placed it on a table or on the counter or something.
Well, let's have a look at this first. No sense walking all the way over there. Do you want to do the honors or should I?
You try first.
All right, I guess I'll do some lock picking. Or attempt some
Rolling
lock
bones.
picking. Where is my sheet?
I thought you were about to ask where are my bones.
okay when I when I minimized and minimized and brought it up. The sheet is there. All right, guys. I think my fantasy grounds is warp-tated.
Uh-oh.
I'll get the nails.
Let's see these pics.
Oh, this is a tricky lock. Now, you thought you had it, but just not quite.
Did you
All
break
right,
it?
your turn. I don't think I broke it.
No, like, loose pieces. All right, whatever. Okay, 2 deep breaths. Square breathing. Calm mind. All that good stuff. There we go.
Yeah.
Feeling-
Sorry, I'm having like 3 conversations and trying to do this all at once too. Yeah, you almost break a pick off in it. You just bend one a little bit. So yeah, this is a good lockbox.
Oh, I thought you meant like you did it, not.
No, you rolled a 2.
Oh,
Ugh. Gentlemen, go stand outside for a moment.
Okay.
Actually,
crowbar. I put my crowbar back in my bag.
I have a question, Bradley.
Yes.
If someone casts the spell knock, it says a loud knock audible from as far away as 300 feet emanates from the target object. Does that mean it is obscured by the building, or is it just like a flat everything in 300 feet
No,
here?
I don't say that's going to be like if you're in the building, you'll hear it. But no, it's not just going to echo for 300 foot throughout the town.
Okay. I am going to actually, before I cast knock, as sort of a flavor thing, if you wanted to give me a bonus for it, it's fine. But I'm going to get down on my hands and knees and pray to Chaos Undivided and the other 4 Chaos Gods that nothing goes wrong with this.
Now, remember, any spell can be done as a ritual. 10 minutes per spell level, and that lowers the DC to 10 plus spell level.
Yeah,
So-
okay. I mean, that's fair. Gentlemen, could you stand outside for about 20 minutes?
But yeah, all right.
And as they wait outside, the way that I kind of imagine this is, and this I think this is kind of cool because I was thinking about. I apologize to both Jack and Brandon. I was thinking about this under the assumption that you would fail. So I was already thinking of how to flavor what knock looks like for Sock. And the way knock actually looks is as he's doing the ritual, he's literally using like forming like keys made of like wispy light energy, and he's just shoving them in the lock and testing them until he gets one right. And when he gets the correct key at like when I cast the spell, when the lock opens, that's when the sound emanates.
How many locks could a good sock knock if a good sock could knock locks?
So yeah, Sock is literally just trying every conceivable combination for 20 minutes until he hits the right one by chance.
So
And I still need to roll. Right?
Yeah, just roll and don't get a 1.
Cool.
Okay, yeah.
It almost hit
opens up.
that 4 and I got scared for a second, but then it hit the edge of the roll thing and rolled backwards on 14, and I was like, whew, okay. So yeah, after like exactly 20 minutes, I try a key that's, let's say it's like an old-timey, like 3 teeth key, and I jam it in that lock, and it opens, it clicks, boosh! Big knock noise. You guys can probably hear it right outside, but it's kind of muffled. And
Leaning
as
against the
you
door. it just
open it
goes-
up, It is full of gold coins. Like, just full.
Okay. All right. As much as I
You've
really want to
you've
have
never
all
seen this many coins in one. You as as your character in your background, you've never seen this much coin.
Not even in the Inquisition?
Not to you, no. I mean,
Okay.
others I'm sure have, but not that you've been partial to.
I don't imagine Sock was a high rank. I'd like the lowest rank baseline at the age of 21. There's not many people like the rank of Grand Ultra High Inquisitor. I was like the lowest thing, so that makes total sense to me that I wouldn't have seen this much in one spot. Sock was like the grunt Inquisitor that they send out to do. You don't send an Inquisitor to a mundane task, but like the lowest tasks that you could imagine an Inquisitor doing. You know what I mean? That's where I was. So yeah, that makes sense to me. I guess I'm gonna call everyone else back in and we're gonna start counting them out. Reggie and Max, and we're gonna split it evenly.
Okay.
I'm still out looking for a guard.
Oh, what a shame.
yeah. The morning
unless
patrols
those
start
are
coming out.
talking.
You find a guard. That's not a problem.
Okay. Yeah, so they're cool with us starting a fire.
Not in town. No, you would need to actually roll me percentile dice. Yeah, they don't have a crematorium. You would need to find some place far enough out of the city that there's not a chance of it catching anything on fire. I put as you count it out, I put it in the party sheet there, but it takes you a little bit because you count out 600 gold coins.
That
Damn.
fucker lied to us. Yes, that is what I'm angry about. He promised us 150 gold coins apiece. We're 300 short. He was gonna short us.
I assume I'm back now, right?
Yeah.
Scott, is like, fuck that guy.
We're not in any kind of specific time crunch thing.
Cool. Then so assuming that I'm there, I say, well, that was just as one lockbox, right? Are there perhaps any other locations, like behind the bar, that there could be more gold?
You spend the rest of the time, it's no problem going through here checking things. You notice the machinery that was becoming fleshy and stuff, that's all like decayed and just gone to ash. Where that had taken place of pieces of machinery, you just got broken cogs or missing pieces of pipes, but all the fleshiness is melted away and gone to nothing. Nowhere else in the area do you find any kind of valuables.
Sock.
Yes.
This might seem like a strange question, but is it possible to bring this man back from the dead just to kill him again for trying to short us?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Cleo for a second.
No.
We've
already agreed,
no,
Cleo.
You want me to roll for deception?
Yeah, that's flavorful. Let's roll for deception.
Okay. Let's role play it out here. Yes, is it possible to bring this man back from the dead? And Sock goes, no, the dead can never come back to life. Moose. And that's a 19.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to insight. Also a 19. Wait, who wins in this situation? Do we have another roll off?
Is someone trying to lie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sock, I would honestly say I think Sock, if he hasn't witnessed it personally, is aware from his schooling that it is coming back to life. And this is actually drawing from the previous campaign with with Nick. coming back to life isn't technically impossible.
Say, you
You
know,
just
there are no spells that you're aware of that can bring anyone back to life. I mean,
That's
you've
not
heard of
bad.
rituals and like that was a specific ritual to a Zinch that kind of did that.
Yeah. Totally
Okay.
backfired too. Zinch.
Okay. I'll
Hey, while y'all play that out, I've got to take the dogs out. I'll be right back.
Okay.
let me
Do we want to roll off?
Say
Okay.
let me rephrase, Moose. I am not aware of a way to bring the dead back to life.
That is unfortunate.
Is it impossible? And you'll see Sock has like kind of almost raises his eyebrows and says, I don't believe it's technically impossible. And for all of the feats you have seen me accomplish using the supernatural, I would tell you that it is entirely and completely out of my grasp and likely always will be.
Well, I suppose that's probably for the best. I just would have felt a lot better if we had a chance to tell him how much of a scumbag he was for lying.
To be honest with you, I'm a little upset about that as well. That not for the same reasons, because I'm going. Well, it doesn't need to be spoken of. Anyway,
I did speak.
Has Orin returned?
Is Orin back? Where is he?
I never left.
Oh, you just heard us. Orin, come here for a moment. The proprietor of this once fine establishment promised us gold in exchange for our services. I'm actually going to give Orin 200 gold pieces and say, this is Cleo's share as well. I believe Cleo would have wanted you to have this. And I'll turn to the rest of the group, and Sock's going to look at you and look extremely stern and borderline pissed about it. It's like, and if any of you have anything to say about it, tell me right now. That's what I thought. So out of the 600, you can add 200 to your character sheet.
I'm back.
Is there a way I can pick it up off the party sheet?
I can divide it.
Well, so we're giving 200 to Orin, 100 for his share, 100 for Cleo's. So it's not going to be perfectly even. Could you just change it from 600 gold to 400 or 500, then split it?
Sure.
I mean, I could just manually put it on my sheet.
Well,
yeah,
no, but then you would
take it off
manually
of
add
here, and y'all
100.
can manually divide it.
101.
Yeah, that's fine. We can just manually add it.
Yeah. If you want.
It's,
yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I'll just do that. I've added 100 gold to my inventory.
You didn't see it, Bradley, but I said I gave Orin an extra 100 and said this was Cleo's share, and then turned to the rest of the party and said, if anyone has a problem with it, let me know. I'll be sure to take that under consideration. With like a shit-eating, sarcastic tone.
So, unless there's something specific you're wanting to have take place at this moment, the innkeep where you've been, as you've done favors for him with the delivery of ale and wines to this place, relaying the story. He's horrified and saddened by it, but until you're able to take care of the body, he's got a friend that has basically like an ice house that you can store the body to preserve it as well as possible.
That is appreciated, but I do believe we wish to dispose of the body as soon as possible. I would be happy to, with whoever wishes to come, whether it be only Warren or all of you. I intend to go out this day, leave the city with the body, find a nice clearing somewhere out in the wilds, and dispose of the body. Does anybody have anything against that?
Nope.
Who all would like to come with? Reginald, thank you for volunteering.
Yeah, since Reggie's AFK. So basically, a few days pass while you're scouting looking for this. You have found a good spot. And y'all are getting ready. Like the next day you're going to have your service or little ceremony, whatever you want to do in commemoration. And that afternoon, you hear like kind of a big hubbub outside, and then silence, and the doors and the windows are open, and you see and hear on the cobblestones this carriage and the clopping of hooves comes pulling up. There's this gothic black carriage, pitch black. The horses are pitch black. The bridling, everything is just black. The door opens up. A gentleman, probably in his mid-50s, steps out. He's got a cane walking on. Comes in, and everybody in there is just silent. All the lunch crowd, quiet. Some people get up, go upstairs, leave the area. Others just give a wide berth. He looks around. The barkeep's kind of sweating. He's like, good day to you, Lord. What will it be? All on the house as usual. Nothing for me, please. So I hear there was an incident a few days ago in the entertainment district. He nods his head and he and then looks towards you. So these are the ones. And he just kind of nods his head and he approaches you. So I hear word that a group of people had sussed out a problem within my city and took care of it. And that was you?
It could be referred to as a problem. May I ask who I'm speaking to, Lord? And I'll actually give him like a bow. Everyone else seems to be paying respect to it.
Count Grishnak.
I see. Heard many great things about you.
You can tell from some of the drawings and paintings that you have come across in the archives. Definitely looks like familial resemblance.
Your bloodline must be incredibly powerful, considering your features.
My family's been in this region for centuries.
Oh shit! Sorry, I just had a moment. I realized, I forgot. Sock knows that name.
Yep.
You went and researched stuff.
Well, not just from searching stuff, but
you know it from Pissport.
Yeah. Oh fuck. It was oh man, I'm gonna pick my words a little more carefully than I was first thinking. It was quite a new experience.
I would like to hear a tale of such. And he turns and looks at Dwarkies. Would you mind if we have the room? Not at all. And he before he even turns to say anything, other people are already picking their stuff up and just leaving.
Oh, so he
Barky,
like turns, gets halfway through a sentence, and realizes the bar's empty.
yeah. So Grishnek asks to have the room, and everybody is already moving before he can finish the sentence. And do you mind if I sit?
I believe the bar is more yours than ours.
He sits down. So please tell me what happened. I know a bit of the building and what it houses, but I've heard things went awry.
I wish I could tell you more of what happened. Unfortunately, I myself am not sure completely. I will regale you with the tale of our bravery as best I can. And we first walked in, and we went on the tour of the haunted house as it was intended to be. As a customer complaint, some of the spears were actual spears. What was that about? As we made our way out, the proprietor of the place, whose name unfortunately escapes me at this moment, informed us that 4 nails had been stolen by a group of ruffians, and he offered to pay us 150 gold pieces per person to retrieve them. That's a lot.
Quite the
So
sum.
we agreed in some haste to go do so, and we went across to, well, I'm sorry, 1 nail was stolen. We found out the other ones were stolen once we got back. We tracked down the ruffian who had it. He was the original person was part of a gang or something. I don't remember what they were called, but the long story is we got the nail back and returned here to this building, and unfortunately it had become of a fleshy persuasion. Bet you guys have never heard those 2 words next to each other in a sentence, huh? Fleshy persuasion.
Only once when I was really drunk.
It seemed that we couldn't leave any longer, so we decided that the best thing we could do was follow the original owner's wishes and attempt to get the other nails back. And that's exactly what we did.
And this was more ruffians that had stolen the other nails.
I actually believe it was the former or current employees of the building.
And what did you do with them? Did you turn them over to the authorities?
Oh, they were already dead when we got there. And then we killed them again.
He kind of looks at you quizzically. And how do you kill someone twice?
When they get back up.
Then they weren't dead the first time.
Then, lucky for them, they only had to die once, my lord.
His eyes just kind of narrow at you. I feel you're leaving a little bit out of your story.
If you'll forgive me, I did have a friend die in there. The emotions are still quite overcoming with me.
That is very unfortunate. What caused the death?
I believe he was bitten in half.
And what could do such a thing within a theater?
I actually didn't see it. That's not a lie. That's actually not a lie. I never saw it.
you saw what you saw was two broken torn in half pieces.
And then Moose was in the doorway for the rest of it. Literally didn't lie. Nothing was technically left out of that sentence. I didn't actually see it. All I saw was that my friend was quite chomped in half and strewn about the building.
He looks at the rest of you. Did any of you witness this biting in half?
I give him a really hard stare. And I'm honestly myself not entirely sure what, if anything, is in the stare. I think Moose might feel somewhat conflicted because he so far has not actually. I'm gonna roll an insight check on him to see if there's any reason at all that I may feel suspicious or feel inclined against him.
He's being honest, wanting to know what's going on, and inquisitive about the story. He's not like lying or being deceitful in any kind of way.
It was an unnatural creature, one that looked much like an alligator if it were also a man. I unfortunately did not get a very good look at the creature as it was dismembered quite rapidly.
Then would cause this creature to become dismembered rapidly.
I keep staring at him.
He matches. He's not glaring or anything. He's just making eye contact, listening. Doesn't seem to be intimidated or anything by you.
I tore it in half.
Kind of smiles a little bit, kind of looks you up and down. Would not surprise me one of your size could do such. Thank you for what you have done for the city. I came here to give thanks. The problem will be taken care of as well. I could honor your dead and have them a resting spot.
That's appreciated. But from what we know of his culture, he would rather be cremated.
It can be arranged as well.
You don't know a goddamn thing about me, dude.
We agreed on cremation.
I heard something about lions.
We are not going on another fucking journey to dispose of another dead body.
But what great adventures the last one did?
No.
I mean, that one was going to happen regardless.
Do it for you, boy.
We're not taking your stupid fucking
Who's going to carry her corpse around on their back for months?
Bradley, when I hit level 5, I'm just going to cast Conjure Animals, make lions, and they'll eat the corpse.
I'm only going to carry this body to its final resting place and no further.
2 miles from here.
Well, I can provide a well-maintained, well-guarded, and respected resting place, if you wish.
Your offer is appreciated, and we will think on that.
What about you? You are very quiet. I sense that you were more close to the person who died. And he looks at you, Oren.
Yeah.
As well as the creature. And glances down at Scab. Damn it.
Scab is the saddest little baby in the whole world.
Oh, poor Scab.
He turns and he speaks loudly. He's like, "Barkeep, bring food and drink." And you hear from the back, "Yes, yes, my lord." And comes down after a minute. You sit there and he just casual talk. He asks more details about what had happened. Gives you a little bit of history of his family and ruling over this area. If there's anything specific you're wanting to know, he may fill you in on that. But make some casual talk, then food and drink is brought to you. Over the course of the meal, you notice that he doesn't drink or eat anything.
Well, why would a vampire need to eat food?
For appearances?
I don't know if that's remotely true or not. It's my headcanon right now.
And I'm happy to let you think that. It may be true, it may not be. Who knows? Most of my shit doesn't get decided until the week before.
Yeah, inside Bradley's mind right now, I imagine him going, fuck, shit, I can't go with vampire now. I gotta pick something else.
Should have just had him order a really underdone steak.
I
Could
like
have gone
my
with the
steaks
bring me
done.
a very red wine.
Very red.
Thank you for the follow.
Yep. What's your favorite brand of wine, Orphan?
So after some time speaking, he's like, please let me know if I can honor your fallen.
We will do that. Thank you for your kindness.
I will be staying, and he gives you an address here in town until the situation is fully taken care of. I will be here in town for a moment.
I think there was a moment of Sock involuntarily when he says until it is all taken care of. There's a moment when like Sock's inquisitor instincts kick in and his eyes accidentally narrow just slightly enough that even a vampire would be like, did they just narrow their eyes at me?
No, he catches and just the you see the tiniest little curling up of the corner of his mouth.
Is it not completed already? Is there more?
Well, I would assume you would understand that things like that cannot stay because of more riffraff that can't keep their nose out of things. The theater was going to close. It'll be an abandoned building. You'll have squatters, children. Someone will go in there and disturb things they shouldn't. I will take care of it.
It is your realm. You may do as you wish. Well, you don't need my permission to do as you wish. It's your realm. To do with as you wish. That's what I meant. I don't know why I said that other shit. Don't listen to me.
I'd say my family has protected these lands for centuries, so we tend to let the inhabitants govern and do things themselves, but once in a while, a stronger hand needs to step in.
I'm sure they're less appreciable of your strong hand as they should be. Wow, that was a sentence. That was some old-timey speak shit that I've never done before.
Damn.
Well, I will bid you adieu, and should you need me, you can contact me at any hand. Gives you an address where he's going to be staying. And he gets up, gives a slight nod, and walks out, gets in the carriage, and as soon as he gets in the door and closes the door, like you don't see a driver, but the horses just start going. and they turn going down the street. If you check things later in the afternoon as you go out to look, big like pavilion type things have been erected over the whole site, covering the building, so you can't see what's going on inside. And there's guards out front, not city guard. These look like probably not personal guard, but something of his faction. His heraldry is on their armor and banners up front. So the place has been secured. You see other workers, you assume, going in and out.
If you would all excuse me for a moment, I need to find a postal system. I have to send a letter. I have to make a call. I know a guy.
Know a guy?
You know
I
a
know
guy who
many
knows a
guys.
guy.
Sock is he's looking for, I guess he'll ask around asking for a like whatever institution here sends letters.
Yeah, there'd be kind of like a trying to think of it, for lack of a term, a Pony Express type thing. It'd be done by courier, horseback, or carriage.
All right, I'm gonna, I guess, walk into that building.
Yeah, correspondence isn't a quick thing.
Yeah. What, they don't have FedEx overnight services?
Get a telegraph.
Now, if we invented the telegraph to send a single letter, would we really be playing D&D then?
Yeah, we would.
Somewhere you hear somebody in the background yelling, "Does anybody know where Leah is?"
I will
I'm gonna
walk
get
into
you.
their building and approach whatever constitutes a front desk.
Yeah, can we help you?
Yes, I must inquire as to your fastest service and how long it might take to get a letter to a place called Drisport.
Hold on, and he pulls out a map.
It's really not close to here.
Yeah, consults a map. Like, oh, it's on the southern coast. That is a ways. I can't guarantee how quickly it would be there, but it can go out on the next coach. It will take. He starts counting off. 50 or so stops in between to different couriers heading to change routes to get there. To send, it's not expensive too much. A silver for our fastest, but that's the best we can do.
Very well. That is acceptable to me. May I pay for some paper, envelopes, and a wax seal? Many wax seals, actually.
That's right over here, and he points off for it'd be like an extra like 5 copper for the stationery and stuff you need. And there's a spot with a little desk you can use.
That's going to be 5 times 50. I'm writing 50 of the same letter going to the same person in Drisport. I'm not leaving this to chance that some dumb fuck gets drunk on his horse and drops a bag. And now
Are you wanting them sent at different times or all together?
If at all possible, different couriers at the same time.
Done. So
but,
you're how many different letters?
50.
So that's going to take you a while to write all this.
I'm only writing a couple of words.
Okay.
This is not like a super official, super formal thing. It's just I'm gonna write the words, and this is kind of tough. Like Sock's, like the first 2 or 3 times he does it, it's too shaky to make out, and then he takes a deep breath. I know it's been a while since you spoke with him. It's been about 2 years. Hopefully he will understand the urgency. To Balin Aintreus, the hero of Calth. And I'm going to write the name Sokolam Maliadak, and then the name of the city on it, and then the name Grishnak below that. And that's all I'm saying. And I'm sending all of those to Balin Aintreus in Drisport.
Okay. The dude's like, sure, it's an odd request, but we can do such. Your coin's good. So that's like what, 53 silver. So
Yeah.
5 gold, 3 silver.
All right, my money is reduced.
Okay, so what's everybody else's?
Sock
Oh.
like walks out of the building and he goes around to the side of the building and he vomits on the side of it. He fully like after like this was an emotionally traumatic thing to do because of his relationship with Balin Aintreus. That is not. I might just take the N out. That's hard to say. Aintreus. His Oh, I should have actually mentioned this before. He writes to my mentor, Balin Aintreus. And then the name, Sokolam Maliadak, the name of the city, Grishnak, and sends them all. And then he walks out of the building, goes, runs around to the side. Okay. Fine. Hopefully, I make it through the next 3 months with my mental faculties and body still intact. I'm going to go back to the inn.
While he's doing that, what's everybody else doing?
Drinking.
Drink away the pain.
Heavy drinking, I'm assuming.
No.
It's what Cleo would have wanted.
Let's not talk about that like you know Cleo that well.
I mean, she let me give beer to Scab.
We lost Brandon.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's got a sick kid.
Oh.
Perfect. I can now bully Reggie all night long.
Hey, what's up, Insomnia?
Yeah, I did some cool shit. Somebody else do some cool shit.
I tore an alligator demon in half with my bare hands.
Yeah, well, I sent a lot of letters.
I don't have a response to that. Moose does not find that. He doesn't understand why you're so proud of that.
They were really rather hard to send. I vomited.
I see.
Thinking about it now, I may vomit again.
Yeah, words make your head hurt sometimes too, Moose, so you understand.
Yeah. It's okay. I gently pat Sock on the shoulder. Sometimes lots of words or big words can hurt my head too. I get the feeling.
What if they were just the right words?
I don't understand what you mean.
You know what? I don't know why I thought you would understand that concept. That one's on me. That's not even on you. I don't know what I was thinking on that. That's my fault.
So what's Max doing? Is Max muted or not there?
He's
Why am I
dead.
muted? God damn it.
I knew it. Gotcha.
He got me. He's probably hanging out, drinking with the boys. He's hanging back. He's making his presence known, but he's not gonna get up in Oren's personal space. He's gonna let Oren come to him if he wants to. If not, he's just gonna be a presence there. He's kind of working through a little bit. He didn't know Cleo all that well, obviously, but like he said earlier, he promised himself he wasn't going to get attached. But he feels it a little bit. They've been traveling together for a little bit at least. I mean, it was a hearing the sound of someone get ripped in half kind of sticks with you a little bit.
You heard two things. You heard one get chewed in half, the crunching of the bones. The other one, you heard the rending and the tearing as Moose. So yeah, that's pretty traumatic. Actually, everybody should probably roll some insanity for that.
Yeah, sure, why not?
For the whole event, everybody roll a d10, add it to your insanity.
Oh, I'm apparently not that effective.
Whatever. Sock's seen a lot of people die. More than most people.
Orange should probably roll 2.
A D10?
2 of them. That was your buddy.
Actually, know what? I do actually have something else. Max is going to try and befriend the dog.
That's our dog now, comrade.
He's with me.
This is going to be a communal pupper.
Yeah, well, the dog's staying with Oren when he's paying attention to kind of keep it there. Otherwise, you lose track of it at times and hunt it down, and it's just staying like outside the door of the ice house, just laying there, looking all sad.
I mean, it's not like I'm letting it go, but
She needs some beer.
I say when you go get her, she'll come with you. But like if it's a point where you get up to go to the privy or you're talking to someone else, not really paying attention, she'll wander back off and just go stay by the ice house.
I mean, I'm literally like holding the dog by the collar. I'm holding Scabs by like.
Well,
the
you
collar.
can't do it 24/7.
Why the fuck not?
You have to sleep
I'm
at
not,
some
like,
point. This is
letting
over
it
a course of a
go.
few days. I'm going to tie the dog down.
You can say she's with you right now, yeah.
Yeah, if you're doing something. I'm just saying it at points when you're doing other things, you're sleeping, the dog finds a way to get out just to go stay near the body. Is Oren doing anything other than drinking?
Not really. No.
So, the days pass. What are you deciding to do with the body? Are you gonna you gonna go cremate it? You gonna take him up on his offer?
I don't believe taking up Lord Grishnak on his offer is the wisest move. I would say that If we had already voted on cremation, that is the way to go.
I don't know. I heard something about lions that sounded very interesting.
I hate you.
Really nobody did.
I trust Sock's judgment on this one.
I agree.
I guess we're going to the ice house to get the body out. The body bank. That's what I'm calling it from now on.
So you go to retrieve the body, and it's gone, but there's a note there.
Of course, it's gone.
The note says is sorry for the intrusion, but bodies spoil quickly, and I'd heard no word from you. If you would like to visit its resting place, please come to Castle Grishnak.
Of course.
Or
This-
we just
this
don't
man.
go.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's leave the story here for Bradley to figure it out at this point.
I have
We
to
made
figure
it
it out
fine.
every week because I don't write ahead.
I'm just saying, dude, we'd made a decision already, and then you artificially fast forwarded to 6 days. Or whatever it was. I'm just saying.
Definitely wouldn't. Like, I would have done it like the next day.
Yeah, I was
But you
also
didn't
going
have
to
a
say
spot
that.
found.
I was
the thing.
also going to say that when Moose went out to go find the spot, he wasn't going to be super picky. He would have, if he had to put it on the road to prevent a fire from happening, he would have.
I was just going to go in whatever area is outside. Forest, grassland, whatever. Wolf
Okay,
dead.
well,
It's okay. I guess Grishnak beat us at our own game.
I wouldn't even let him take the body for storage. But he was kind of there and practically threatening us.
there's no threat.
I believe the body has been stolen.
Who could have seen this coming?
I really don't know, Sock. It's quite unfortunate that we don't have somebody who is omniscient. Wait, hang on. Omniscient's a big word.
Roll for
All
it.
knowing.
Nope.
Nope. Moose doesn't. It would if somebody who was ominous. No, that's not the word.
Who's ominous?
Somebody who is knows a lot of things. I can't think of the word. You know what I mean, though, right, Sock?
There's like like it takes a second too long for Sock to respond. He's like, yes. Yes, I know exactly what you mean.
So, are you going to go to the castle? Are you just going to say, screw it, we're leaving? What's your next course of action?
I don't like that Grishnak took something that did not belong to him. I'm not saying that it belonged to me. I feel the body belonged to us as a collective, mostly Orin, but us. And I don't like it when people touch stuff that isn't theirs.
Somewhere in the back of his head, Sock is thinking, yeah, I do think Lord Grishnak needs to actually be dead. Yeah, we could go retrieve the body. It should be fine. They might make us dig it up or something. What's the worst that could happen? Looks at camera.
And then as you turn, look at the camera, and it kind of focuses in on you. And then it says to be continued at the bottom. So we'll pick up next week because I got to figure out what the fuck's going to go on now.
That certainly went a direction.
Oh, so yeah, that happened. Was not expecting a non-meaty person to just run directly into the boss of the dungeon per se.
I avenged you, Kate. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I
Thank you,
couldn't
brother.
get there in time to save you.
That's okay.
Now that was some pretty epic rolls there, Nick. I just had to narrate that one. There's no need for damage dice throwing with that. It's like son of a bitch. You got the literal mountain of a man grabbing this thing in a rage from having a comrade go down, and then an 0-1 on percentiles. It's like, yeah, fuck it. That was fantastic.
Thank you, and I thank the dice gods for blessing me with those rolls.
Cool. So thank you everyone who hung out. Thanks for the raids, the subs. Very much appreciated. Tuesday we'll be back midnight central for hopefully for Kelso's game. He's still dad and toddler until the rest of the family get back Tuesday, so that could still be an iffy. After that, we'll be back Friday midnight central for Kelso's other campaign, and then back here next Saturday to see what the fuck I can come up with for this shit show. So thank you for hanging out, and we'll catch you next time. Night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Until next time.